So, I mean, who doesn't want to look fabulous as an avatar wearing your Balenciaga or your LVs, right? And people are paying for that.
Thinking about the brand ecosystem, the product is the souvenir. So people are looking to collect products. They're looking to buy products to add to their sense of self-identity,
the storyline. As you listen here, I'll let you imagine how the visual elements will be displayed.
There once was a magical kingdom called Xanthia, and it was surrounded by the beautiful lush green Brentlewood forest. Xanthia was a very happy place, where the village people all lived carefree lives under their beloved king and queen, Merlin and Melina Micklestone. The busy cobblestone streets of the village are all lined with small shops and restaurants that all share the rich culture and heritage of Xanthia. There is a pure joy that echoes through the streets, as every turn seems to reveal a new celebration, with people laughing and dancing. One day, a traveller arrived by boat on the shores where the Brentlewood forest meets the ocean.
So there's just a few examples of how we're using the Brentlewood forest, million AI tools that are currently available in the market to augment our customer experiences or our concert goer experiences, the visual elements, and all sorts of things like that. I think one of the key things that we always keep in mind is whatever the output is of the AI, you can even further accentuate it and customize it so it's even more appropriate. So it's AI with a human touch, so to speak. I hope you enjoyed this.
For digital designers, those designers are only intending to design in the digital world. So, I mean, who doesn't want to look fabulous as an avatar wearing your Balenciaga or your LVs, right? And people are paying for that. And they're paying a lot of good money, and there's even a secondary exchange for that. So sell your digital clothes. You're tired of wearing it, sell it.
And at Mintel, we are experts in what consumers want and why. And just a little bit about Mintel. We are experts in research, strategy, data, and we actually have a consumer panel base that we talk to thousands of consumers each and every day about their lifestyles, behaviors, wants, wish fors, preferences, along with across 86 global markets. We have shoppers who go into the stores and search and track each and every new product that hits the shelves. So we know consumers, we know what they want, and we know why. And in order to understand that, we need to understand the retail landscape. And the retail landscape of today is complex. Consumers are so overwhelmed, tired and overwhelmed. I'm sure nothing that you can relate to, but they're tired, they're overwhelmed. They have so many different choices in front of them, even just seeing all of the different digital and online options that we've talked through today. They have so much data and research at their fingertips, and they're looking for brands to cut through the clutter and cut through the noise. They want those shortcuts in order to get there, and so what do they want? They want simplicity. And so if we think about the retail landscape, it used to be that consumers would go into a brick and mortar store. They'd see a shelf set, and it was a lot easier to make these different choices. But now consumers start online. They research brands and products as much as possible. They price compare, they look at reviews. And this can be really difficult. There's so much in front of them, and they need brands to simplify this process. They're looking for brands to seamlessly integrate into their lives, and they're looking for brands, most importantly, to take away the hurdles and challenges instead of adding to them. Thinking about some brand examples who really did lean into the simplify strategy. I'm not going to go through all of these examples, but one that was actually talked about earlier today is Etsy. So Etsy released a virtual app that you can take photos of products in real life, and it'll bring up a search engine into being able to find those on Etsy. So being able to kind of shop in real time and simplify that process. And if we're thinking about the brand ecosystem, the product is the souvenir. So people are looking to collect products. They're looking to buy products to add to their sense of self-identity, self-expression. And if the product is the souvenir, that means that the brand is the experience. And consumers crave experiences. They want to feel joy. They want to feel escapism. They want to feel nostalgia by buying your product. And so they look to the brands to create these experiences. So consumers want to be sustainable, so they buy sustainable products. They want to feel nostalgia, so they buy nostalgic products. They want people to think that they live a healthy lifestyle and lean into health and wellness, so they buy products that represent this. And so it's really on the onus of the brand to create these types of experiences. And not only are consumers looking for experiences as a whole, but they're looking for authenticity throughout their experiences. Consumers no longer just shop organic at the supermarket. They look for organic content and authentic content from the brands and experiences that they buy each and every day. And so this means partnering with authentic influencers and creating that authentic and organic content. We're seeing a trend towards a lot of brands ditching the big maximalist campaigns and leaning into the small, niche, and natural. So who you partner with makes a really big difference. Some examples of brands who have done a great job to fuel this sense of self-identity and expression. I'm going to highlight Kirkland and Dunkin Donuts. So venturing into categories that are a little bit unexpected. So they obviously don't specialize in the apparel category, but they are now these emblems of style, especially for Gen Z consumers, who are able to buy these products and really live that brand experience. So constantly think about how can you engage consumers in new ways through new categories. Who knew that it would be cool to buy your groceries at the same place that you buy your clothing, but Gen Z has really showed us that that is on trend. And so it's also important to think about that influencer strategy. And a great example of this is the Prime sports and energy drink brand, who not only went after an untapped segment of kind of teenagers, but also leaning into a little bit of a niche sport of boxing. So they partnered with Logan Paul.